Hello. 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 Sorry, I had to roll over and grab my tablet pen. I must have left it in my corgi case. I have way too many pen cases. Way too many pen cases, pencil cases, whatever you want to call them. Anything that's just a tiny little knapsack for me to keep all of my stuff in. That's all I need. How are you, friends? How are you doing? Hope you're good. Karisu, hey! How are you doing, Karisu? I feel like I haven't gotten to say hi to you in forever. How are you doing? Okay, sorry, I had to write like this long thing. There we go. How is everybody? So, yeah, relax stream. Here, I'll find some music too. That's right, I need music. How can I do anything without some tunes? There may be some times where I might leave the stream, go take care of some stuff around the house, grab a drink. So if you don't hear me talking, or you don't see anything moving on the screen, obviously it's just I had to step away from my desk momentarily. Ooh, a suspicious phone call. Why, yes, I'd like to answer. Oh, the call ended. Darn it, I wanted to mess with them. I love messing with people who try to spam me, scam me, all of that. All of that stuff, that can just go right out the window, because I'm not going to deal with none of that. Ugh. Oh, that's right, I was looking for music. What am I doing? Okay, hold on. I got this. I know how to use a computer. I can figure this out. Alright, here we go. I feel like I pick the same music all the time, but I don't know. Alright, I found something. There we go. Oh, and today we are blessed with a little bit of Genghis action over here. So, the Genghis, of course. Give him a little pet, let him know I'm thinking about him. What are you doing, Genghis? No, do not fall off the cushion, please. Come on. Yeah, I know, but you keep falling off the cushion. That's why we have these problems. You know? Do not fall off the cushion, Genghis. Come on. Can you... Come on, sit back up. How do I get this camera to look at you? Can't use a camera. Here. Genghis. Genghis, come on. Yes. Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay, you do that then. Alright? Yeah, there you go. Curl up. Sit the sun or whatever. So we'll be grazed by the Genghis cat today. Yes. Darn tooting right. Genghis. Aw, Krisu, how are you feeling about your art? Are you kind of feeling discouraged about everything lately? How can we help you feel better? Oh, let me turn off the stars. Don't feel discouraged about your art, Krisu. You could very well just be feeling temporarily discouraged as well, you know. Just don't let it make you get discouraged about doing art or anything. I wouldn't want you to quit, you know. So lately, I've been practicing doing like bodies because one of the channel members, I call her Lene. I think it's Lene. Sorry, I didn't mean to. They really wanted a body tutorial, so I've been doing like a lot of them. Here, where's the rest of them? I have a bunch. I've been trying to practice every day. Is this it? Is it junk? Yeah, it's the junk folder. All right, hold on. I've been trying to practice every day by doing body studies. Well, actually, I should rephrase. So these are just things I did off the top of my head because I'm trying to see what I know and what I need to improve on. Hopefully none of you are offended that, you know, they don't have clothes on, obviously. These are just drawings, you know, I wasn't practicing clothing, so, but, yeah, so this is just kind of what I remember, and I'm trying to figure out what I know and what I don't know. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, I started there. But I think I've gotten better, you know, just going over a few days and, you know, like taking a few days and, you know, just kind of practicing back to back, you know. So now we gotta see if I remember anything of what I practiced. Well, Krisu, I mean, you gotta remember, your style it's absolutely a unique style. You don't see that style everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, actually learning like looking at typical anatomy may not benefit you as much. Like for me, obviously anatomy would benefit me because I'm trying to draw things that look closely to the reference material. But your style is unique, you know, there's not anything like it in the real world as much, you know, concerning hands and body proportion, you know, all of that stuff. So in a way you have it really good because you have a really unique style that people are going to notice, but it's probably harder for you to improve or practice or get reference for certain things because those things just don't really, you know, you don't really have a good reference point, you know. But that's okay. Really? I thought you drew the same, Krisu. I still see all the really cool drawings you do and all your new OCs that you like to make. And what about Giraffe? Are we going to forget about Giraffe, friend? Yeah, I need to practice more body types for real. I really only know one, and that's like the standard body thing, you know. You know what? I think we were talking about this last stream, but someone was talking about doing an art style challenge. I wonder if maybe we should consider trying to facilitate something like that. Whoa, it's Creep. Hi, Creep. I guess you could say it's getting creepy in here, huh? Oh, here, it's almost, I guess since it's August, it's pretty much basically October, so let me put a witch hat on her. There you go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. She a witch now. She got the magic powers of a stick body. I don't know what power she has. She's got no powers. She just is what she is, and it's a witch. So it's a witchy is. I don't know what I'm saying. She's a good witch, though. You can tell by her dimples. There we go. It's Mochi. Hey, Mochi. How are you? What do you think of witch girl over here, huh? She's preparing for the festivities of trickery and wizardry in the wonderful wizarding world of Lynn's art streams. Yes. There we go. You have something to tell me. What is it, Mochi? I'm very excited to hear about it. Here. I'm gonna make you... I don't know what kind of witch you're gonna be, but... You're gonna be a witch with a bathing suit on. Like, you're going to the beach or something. You got your... cute little... blow-up... What? Those rings. What are those called? Oh my god, what are these? An inner tube. Yeah, that's... Oh my gosh. It's called an inner tube. Yes. She's got her little inner tube. She is ready for magic time in the pool. Doing magic spells and... But her cat familiar doesn't like it, so he's gonna sit, like, on the side. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. He really doesn't like water. He's gonna sit on the hat. He's like... None of that today, buddy. I take my own baths. I am not getting in the pool with you. There we go. There you go. That's how it happens, you know? Oh yeah, Mochi? Interesting. Oh my gosh, she does need a pool noodle wand thing. Aaron, you're a genius. Hold on, we can fix this. Remember guys, this is what erasers are for. Don't be afraid to get a different idea from Aaron. Or, you know those little spritzer jets where you, like, it slurps up water. So you take it, you put it by water, it goes, you get the water, and then you go, and it just like spits out water and hits somebody right in the face, and you laugh about it. At least I did, a couple times, and just just a little bit of that. Those are fun too. Or you know what? Hold on. I don't know how to actually draw a hand holding something. Draw it over here so I don't mess it up. Okay, good. Oh, or I was gonna say a pool noodle broom. Hold on, let me put the little. I feel like she's holding a giant macaroni. Bringing back some Chef Boyardee moments over here. All right, hold on. We can do this. Zoop. Oh, where's your hand? Forgot where your hand was. Shloop. There we go. Who knew, like, we could come up with such genius stuff this early in the morning? Like, it's, what? Oh, it's 10 o'clock? I guess it's not that early. It's early to me, though. Mochi, were the boys checking you out? Is that what you're trying to say? And I'm sure you told them, oh, heck no. I'm going to wait until I finish college and or other stuff, and then maybe I'll think about the boys or the girls, Do you know how hard it is to keep a relationship when you're in college? Newsflash, it's actually very difficult, especially if they bring up drama. Yeah, I swear, this is not a macaroni. Hold on. Not a macaroni. There we go. File a complaint, really? Bye, Lucky. Get better. There, I think that's better. Wow, Mochi. That's incredible. I don't, how does your school have so many problems, or, like, the people there? It must be tough, like, just going to and from school, or just dealing with stuff like that when you have to deal with idiots every day. Wow, that happened on Friday? So what happened? Did the complaint go through? Did they get in trouble? What? I think our wand needs some stars on it so we know it's not a macaroni. Yeah, that looks way better. This little cat's name, by the way, is going to be Sylvester. That just seems like a nice name for a cat that doesn't want to get wet. He's one of them fat cats, too, He just likes to laze around and do nothing. So pretty much he is of no help at all. So he really should probably get in the pool, because he's not helping at all. But I digress. I digress. Gosh, that's so that I don't know. That's just unhinged behavior. God, Mochi, I'm sorry you got to deal with stuff like that. You know what? I know this is completely unrelated to anything I've been talking about, but what if we did an art challenge where we drew our OCs as witches and wizards, or some sort of magical creature, like a griffin, or like a familiar animal? You know how witches and wizards, they often employ familiars. You could have owls, deers, in Harry Potter. Um, I think the Patronus. I don't know. I feel like the Patronus was kind of more of the familiar that I mean, I know you had your messenger owls and stuff, but um, just different animals. You could even have a wolf as a familiar, a rat. There's a lot of different animal choices. So you could like basically create your own like witch. You know, that sounds cool to me. But maybe I'm just thinking about witches a lot. So. Well, that's awesome, Aaron. I mean, I'm glad you're able to come and check out and see what we're doing. Or, I'm sorry, what I'm doing, and I guess what chat's talking about, whatever they talk about. But yeah, it's been great having you here and getting to know you better and talk to you and stuff. Have you drawn anything lately? Is there any, like, creative stuff you've been working on? Yeah, she looks too nice. There we go. Now she looks worried. I think all my characters look worried, to be honest. I just decided to make them little worried warts or whatever. There we go. Sweet. She is now in the pool noodle. She be noodling. Oh, you know what? I want to make her floaty. Oh, you know what? Good call in. Let's make the floaty orange, actually. Because usually you associate orange with, like, witches in October and stuff. Orange and purple. So, make that orange. That's horrible. I would kick them out. Like some people are just natural troublemakers, and they're not going to learn from pretty much anything. It's just crazy to me how many like warnings and other things can be given, but when it comes to actually disciplining, there's really no discipline. Oh, you know what was I doing? This is gonna be blue thing. Now she's gonna be like halfway in the water, so I don't know. But you know what? This doesn't even look right because it's not even in the right position. Oh, whatever. Whatever. There. She be looking like she's ready for some pool time. Shoot, breakfast sounds good. Let's see what it's 10:30 my time, so I just kind of have a coffee. I should probably eat more breakfast, but to be honest, we haven't gone shopping actually in about a week or two. We've just kind of been eating the things we have here. I mean, you saw it yesterday. You saw them giant zucchinis that I had, and if you didn't, seriously, go back and watch that stream. But we have giant zucchini, so we took some suggestions and ended up frying it. So, yeah. Ended up frying the zucchini, frying some shrimp, so basically had like shrimp tempura. Wow, that's an impressive story, Mochi. I'm sorry you got to deal with so much, dumb stuff at your school. I hope you're able to still, like, not be too stressed out and focus on your studies and, you know. Dinner, oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go out later and do some shopping and try to grab something for dinner. That's if I'm able to bear it. Definitely, I wouldn't say I'm sick, but I'm going through some stuff right now. So definitely a little low energy, but it'll be okay. Also, I think I'm drawing a siren actually. I don't even know what I'm drawing. Drawing something though. Mochi, what happened? What were you struggling with for this term? What happened that you flopped that? That's not good. Mochi. Oh, that's okay, Mochi. Go do your work and stuff. We're just chilling and drawing. Don't worry about it. You go do your other things. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I think we're drawing a harpy. Harpy or siren. Wait, is there a difference? Hey Google, what's the difference between a harpy and a siren?
On the website a-c-animals.com, they say, harpies will outright attack by swooping down with their wings or sneakily jump into situations. Sirens, on the other hand, have a more deft hand at handling situations. They manipulate circumstances and environments to have the upper hand, which is when they go for the attack.
Oh, so basically Google is telling me that a siren is like a manipulator and a harpy just doesn't bother with any of that. They're like, no, I'm not doing this. They just go in for the attack and claw you with their little harpy claws and their harpy beaks and their harpy bodies, you know. So there we go. Now, see, this is information. Now, you would have never known that. If you had not come to this stream, you would have not known that sirens are manipulative birds of prey that prey on weak sailors with weak constitutions and other people. But I know this is all completely irrelevant, so just tell me to be quiet if I need to be quiet. You know, so what happens if a siren's sitting there on a rock? Okay, she's sitting there. She's like, oh, I'm gonna sing my heart out, get these. And trust me, sailors were not hot men, okay? It's a sailor. They're on a ship for months at a time. You think they're hot? No, they're not. I mean, maybe the captain, but we're not going to talk about that. So they're sitting there. So what happens if a ship doesn't arrive? What do? Do they have, like, snacks? Like, do they go... Are they like, well, I guess I'll go dive under the sea and get some clams, you know? See, these are the kind of things that I wish we had more information on, you know. I just want to understand that. Lene, how are you doing? Everybody, it's Lene. Make sure you clap for them. They just woke up. They did a good job waking up. I got to applaud them for doing that because I know I'm not waking up. So, you know, got to give credit where credit's due, you know. What did you miss, Aaron? You missed the difference between a harpy and a siren, which turned out was a matter of manipulation. The siren is manipulative, and a harpy just simply goes in there and gets the job done. They don't care about all that mind, political stuff. They just enjoy getting you with their talons and their beaks and... I don't know where this drawing is going because it kind of looks like... See, I don't know what to do with the legs. I think that's it. Did any of you ever watch or read Maximum Ride? There's also a graphic novel for it too, where it's these people with basically wings on their back, and it turns out that... Well, I won't say it, but it turns out they have the wings for a reason or whatever, and they're fighting against, you know, Maximum Ride. What is a harpy? What do you mean, what is a harpy? Creep. Okay, creep. Alright, hold on. A harpy is this creature. Hold on, okay. You know what? I can't. Harpy. No, not a Furby. Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't know why I try. Harpy. Okay, so, okay. There is actually a bird in the wild called a harpy. So there is a harpy eagle, just so you know. I'm talking about the harpy, this harpy, where they basically, they got their wings and their little claws, and they're like, let me go, let me see how you taste kind of feelings going on there. So that's a harpy. Yeah. And then you know a siren, right? The siren like sits on the rock. They sing a song to try to get sailors to go over there. Their ship ends up crashing, and the sirens just basically eat them. So that's like dinner, I guess. You know. I guess if we have to make it a harpy, we need to work on our joints a little bit. Here. Give me that leg. harpy toes are hard to do. It's basically an eagle or an owl, you know, so. See, I like it better when their toes are not flayed out, like spread out. I like the toes when they're all tight together. I don't know. I just don't like the look of. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but I don't like the look when they're all like out and separated. All right, now she needs a harpy face, which is essentially going to be a great smile. Look at that. She's looking like she really is not going to tear your face apart. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, start drawing. What are you doing? Kurisu, yes, post that toad very, very quickly, like do it now kind of thing. Thank you. Not to be greedy, however, I would like to see it immediately. Here, give her little butt feathers too. Okay, now she needs probably some clothes or something. Even though she's a harpy and she's in the wild. Oh, there's an anime called Monster Doctor. Or Monster Girl Doctor. I think it has a few times where maybe it's, you know, not totally appropriate. But they actually have a harpy in that episode, or in that anime too. It's a pretty interesting anime. Oh, the emo Steggy loser? No, I didn't see it. Where is it? Oh, shoot, Discord? Guys, I'm sorry. I haven't checked Discord in a while. Emo Steggy, I love it. His hair covers the exact right amount of face. Then it reminds me of South Park. I don't know why South Park. I love South Park. I'm not gonna lie. I love the emo episode that they have of that. Please, if anybody watches South Park, please let me know. I will drop continuous references. If that's the case. I love it, loser. It's awesome. You know, I keep all the fan art that people make of Steggy, and I want to make like a big, like a big post or a big gathering. What is it called? An addendum, or what is it called? What was it called? The you know, where you make a big book of something. That way everyone can see all the cool art. Oh, sweet Killa, you're drawing a book? Sweet. Right, this harpy also wants to go to the beach. She's got to wear a two-piece though, because her tail feathers would just intervene. So we got to make sure we give her the proper garment for her unique feathery needs. Very important, guys. Actually, I think the only thing she could reasonably wear would be one of those little skirt things, where they have the little fluffy skirt on the end. I think that's what we're going to resort to. Get rid of all this. Okay, there we go. She's got her little skirt on. Perfect. She's ready for the beach. Ooh, you're getting your hair cut today? Are you nervous or excited or neither or ooh, yeah. I forget. I can't remember if I asked you, Aaron. Have you had like long hair for a while, and this is like the first major cut you're getting in a while? Oh, Killa, your book idea just sounds so genuine. Aw, that's so cute. I feel like it would be like a great like children's story or something. Yo, it's always watching YouTube. What's up? How are you? Welcome to the action over here. Drawing some mythical girls, at least for now. See, she's a harpy, so she's probably got that wild hair, like, ugh, you know. No, wait, that actually works. That's the bad part. Okay, we'll do that. Let's see. Let's see, she's a bird, so we'll give her ears anyway. There, you got little pointy ears. Well, it does work. It's horrible, but it works. Okay, fine. We won't use that face, though. I'll be good. I'll make it look serious. This is a serious drawing, everybody. I don't draw for fun over here. I draw seriousness all the time. Killa, oh my gosh. I was thinking that exact song too, but I didn't want to just start singing in the microphone. It really looks like, yeah, that she's like jumping off a building and she's like, yeah, I can totally do this, you know? My harpy believes she can fly, but her wings cannot support her weight, and she fell to the ground in pain. And then she tried again later that day. Oh, my harpy got successful, yeah. She flew up to the sun and burned her hair. So now she's got no hair, and that's why it's choppy and looks weird. That's what we got. There you go. There's the song of the day. You're welcome. Oh, is that it? The singing is majestic? Oh, geez. Well, thank you. Don't worry, that I was really yeah, no, I was a professional singer in a previous life. My name was Ding-a-ling-ding. I was a professional singer actually back in the early 1880s, and yeah, so yeah, I somehow got some great, you know, stuff, you know. Where did you find that toad, Karisu? Because usually toads are dry, at least the ones around my area, because they don't really get into the water and stuff. They're always buried underground, or they're just walking like right on the lawn or something. You know? Ooh, what emoji is the weirdest? I don't know. I've never thought about that. Some of the faces get really, really bad. Right here, I will be. Oh, sorry, I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Ugh. What? Clock, a comb, and... Hey, how did you get that cool orange dot, Cascadia? Oh. Oh, and I know I'm late on this conversation, but yeah, toads, if you pick them up, they like to pee all over you. Actually, I think I could really go for a toad picture right now, so let's just check that out. Yeah, no, this is really good. This is what I need right here. Man, I just want to like touch his bumpy skin and like pet him in between the eyes. I'd probably call him Sylvester, or I'd give him a name. I don't know. Each one of them would have a name. I used to carry around a bucket with me, and when I lived in an apartment, I would go around in the lawn, and I would go around at night collecting toads, put them in a bucket so I could look at all of them, and then I would sit down on the grass, line them all up, and I would let them sit on my leg because I'm warmer than the toad is, and they would all sit on me like in a line on a little log. I'd pretend I was like a log, and I loved it. I don't know, they're squishy and they're fun, and like look at these guys. They got these little arms and stuff, like, and look at their dumb faces. Like, you're gonna look at that and tell me what are you gonna tell me? You better tell me it looks pretty cute, because that's what it is, you know. What's my cat's name? Well, I got two. One is named Pancake. This little good boy. Yeah, okay, hi, sir. This one's name is Genghis. And he is a riot. Yes, okay, hello. Yes. So if you see a black and white cat sitting on the cushy here, this is going to be Genghis. If a dilute calico comes up, that would be Pancake. But lately she's been spending time downstairs. She's just kind of going to different places to rest and do stuff. Lately they've been using their cat tree more often, which is spectacular because I'm pretty sure my boyfriend spent a good amount of money on that cat tree. So it's I'm sorry. So it's great that they're using it. You know, I just. Oh, sorry. I didn't. Okay. Oh, it's so tiny. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so what is this? Why does it look like an AI image, kind of like an alligator and a frog put together? You know? You look at this and you're not gonna laugh or smile or, you know, anything? Like, really? I don't know how you reasonably could do that. Look at this guy. Come on, so you wake up in the morning as a normal person, however you live your life. But this picture shows up to you and you're not going to look at this face and go, "Oh my gosh, it looks like he has seen some things." And you're not going to break out in laughter. That's just unacceptable. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm going to consider you weird, and I may just laugh on your behalf. So it's a laugh half. Behalf. Look at this guy, he totally got caught. Look how upset he looks. Oh, sorry Genghis, I didn't mean to wake you up. You can nap, it's fine. I'm sorry. Oh my god, little kitty. Genghis. What do you think about the toad? You like it? Yeah, you like that toad, huh? Yeah. He does look like gummy candy. You know how they have gummy bears? They should have a little knockoff series of like gummy toads. And instead of fruit flavors, maybe like herbal flavors. Like mints and lemons and basil. Like, I know that's kind of weird, but that could actually be really refreshing. I'm not gonna lie. You know? Like candies based off of herbs and floral scents and flowers and stuff. The levitating man emoji. I don't know if I want to. Hold on. Levitating man emoji. There you go. Oh, it just looks like a regular businessman to me. Person in suit levitating emoji. Wow. Shown wearing a fedora. Oh, no, if it's a fedora, then no, we don't touch that. I don't touch fedoras. Nope. Fedoras are a symbol of a nice guy. And you don't, trust me, you don't want a nice guy. I know it seems fun, but it is not fun. Nice guys are not actually that nice half the time. It's true. Go on the internet if you don't, well, don't actually go on the internet to find out, but levitating man emoji, I don't know, maybe you had a hard day at work and you're ready to like lift off. Like Aaron, I don't know, how would you, I don't even know how we could use a levitating man emoji in any kind of context or, you know, like in normal conversation. So confusing to me, Aaron. Why do you confuse us? Yeah, fantasy stuff, but a levitating man in a business suit wearing a fedora. Really? And you're gonna tell me that's for? Yeah, I love emoticons. I don't know why people didn't really. I don't know. You know, I back in the day when people would get the emoticons and they would copy and paste them to make all these little pictures. I remember some people in school would. They were really good at it, and I couldn't figure out how it worked, so I just wrote regular English like everyone should have. But everyone was like, "I'm gonna use emoticons." I'm like, okay. You know what? It does kind of seem like an evil villain thing. See, the thing is, even if it was an emoticon for like something fantasy ish or something, like in the general, emojis are basically things that you can use in general conversation, you know? So I just don't see how that would even qualify, you know? But I digress. See, exactly. See, you know how to make your emoticons, Cascadia. Cascadia knows what I'm talking about. Exactly. We'll see. What's the other one I know? I don't know too many. I know smile. Look how basic I am. I know smile face. I know unsmile face. All right. Um, what else do I know? Genghis, help me out. Do I know anything else other than being happy or sad? Really, you're just gonna lay down and not even help? Okay. Oh, this is my evil one. No, wait, hold on. Wait. Yeah, that's my evil one. Yeah. That one too. I don't really use a whole lot of like the smiley face, except, you know, like the happy one. Let's see what else. Oh, I use this when I am surprised. Yeah. Yeah, good one, Aaron. Why can't I think? Oh, you can also do, that. Hey, Jamal, how's it hanging? I would ask what's up, but, we all know what's up is the sky, so can't really say anything. I'm sorry, I'm being really stupid. We're figuring out what kind of emoticons we know. Ooh, the X's. I used to do that one a lot. Got that one. Now, are you cooking up something delicious and nutritious, Lene? You can't be. It's got to be delicious and nutritious. Oh yeah, the teeth. By the way, Lene, you have not missed anything incredibly important. You're just missing awesome stuff. I mean, that's not really, you know. Gosh, I'm really bad today. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll try to stop. D_D. What's that one for? Oh, like maybe like the eyes are pointing at you kind of thing? Wait, hold on. Okay, so I know there was one like. No, not that one. Yeah, that one. That one I felt was common. Alright, sorry, I'll get back to drawing. Oh, my back really hurts today. Ooh, the glasses one. I like that one too. Where's the really big ones? Did you ever encounter people? Oh, here it is, here it is. Here it is. This is one of my favorite ones. Where'd my chat go? Here it goes. Okay. Why are you giving me bombastic side eye, Lene? Look, that's flipping the table. Ah, I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh, this one's really flipping the table. Hold on. There you go. Oh, there's a shooting star one? Oh, ooh, I'm gonna use that. Were you giving bombastic side eye over here? Just so you know, I see you. Oh, whoops, I accidentally put a pancake in there. Sorry, Genghis, I didn't mean to put a pancake in there. Genghis. Hey, Genghis. I'm playing with your whiskey. Oh, oh. Oh, there it is. There's the bombastic side-eye, people. I told you. Oh, sorry. He just slapped me. I guess I'll put it back. Sorry, Genghis. Okay, no, I'm putting it back. I'm putting it back. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. No, I put it back. I put it back. Okay. Here, okay. No, you're fine. Okay, thank you. Okay. You want? Oh, okay. You just want me to. All right. Okay. Yeah, I know. I put that back. I won't. No, I won't bother you. I swear. Okay. Lay down. No, I won't. I will not. No, I won't do that anymore. I'm sorry, buddy. I said I. No, you don't have to yell at me. I said I was sorry. Okay. All right. We all good now? All right. Good job. Ooh, Cascadia, you got a new cat? Is it a kitten or was it like an adult rescue or? I need the deets. Stop that. Pancake is downstairs. She's, I think she's outside sunning herself on the porch. She occasionally comes up here and meows at me and says, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm just hanging out." And she's like, "Oh, okay. You gonna feed me?" And I'm like, "Well, you have food in your bowl." She's like, "Oh, I was kind of hoping for extra, but okay." And I'm like, "Yep, I bet you were." She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay." Dude, this Steggy is going to be so silly looking. So Steggy has his own social media pages, his own like Twitter account and everything. And I haven't updated that in a long time. I don't do as much Steggy art anymore. I gotta like hop to that. Right, Genghis? He'd say yes if he could. I'm not worried about that. Oh, so it's like a tiny little male cat. That's adorable. So Genghis, the cat that you see on screen, he's also very tiny. My female is, oh my gosh, it's like night and day. Genghis, what do you think about that? Can we have any comments, please? What do you think about your size relative to a female cat? Do you feel like Do you feel like you have a place here in this household, that you are the gentleman of the house? How do you feel about that? You feel anything? Anything at all? Nope. So unfortunately he's got no comment. Oh no, my camera was about to like come off the stem here. My bad. So you guys are such avid readers. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get back into reading. Oh, shoot. Okay, here, just lean up against there then. There. I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, I'm sorry. No. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm sorry. Who's the favorite? I gotta say Genghis is the favorite. I love Pancake, but she can be a little demanding. Genghis is cute. Everything he does is cute. I mean, obviously, we're looking at him. He's cute. I hate reading. I want there to be pictures. I don't want to, like, read words. That's boring. I don't want to read. Here, Genghis, I will put the camera like this so it's not in your way. No, I'm fine, buddy. Hold on. I know. There's lots of sun right there. It's okay. Hold on. I can't believe I don't know how to set up a camera. Hold on. Wait. Nope. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Thank goodness this is adjustable. Okay. Stay like that. Okay. No, I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. Oh, almost fell. Okay. Ooh, I did it. Yes. Okay. Now what do you want? You want me to, what? You want this ear? It's scratched, or which ear do you want? Is it this one? Yeah, of course it is. It usually is that one. Okay, is that good, buddy? Are we doing good here? Yeah, I know you want to lay in the sun, but I can't have that window open. It's hot outside. You understand? Can you understand for me? Is that okay? You know I love you, right? Okay. Just as long as we're still friends. I don't want you to get upset or anything, but I can't do everything that you want. Okay? Is that okay? Are we still friends? Huh? Are we still friends? Yeah, we're still friends. Okay? Alright. You sleep in the sun and have a good time. I'm gonna draw Steggies and have fun over here. Okay, bye Cascadia. Have a good day. Thanks for coming by. I feel honored that you showed up and said hi. Okay. Oh, that's true, Lene. There were a few. Remember the time I saw foxes through the window? Yes. Yes, I do remember that. Why? Are there more foxes out there? Oh, kind of a scary-ish story, but lately, well, I took the cats out last week. The foxes have actually been coming up to me and Genghis, like, not an arm length away, you know, maybe, well, for a fox it would be a leap, but a handful of steps there. But they've been prowling more. I think, I don't know. Last year it wasn't like this. The foxes coming up to my door and they're checking me out. They checked Genghis out. We were stalked one time, you know. Genghis actually, he noticed the fox following us. He could sense it, and I didn't really understand it, but he could see the fox in the distance and kind of it was sneaking up on us. He stood there for a second. He saw a pine tree, okay? This little dude right here, he runs over the pine tree. He takes a huge leap and starts like clawing his way up the tree. And I'm like, whoa, Genghis, what are you doing, buddy? And of course, like he's cute, but he is an idiot. Like the dumb idiot he is, he falls down anyway. Now this isn't a large fall by any means. It was definitely a few feet. I obviously didn't let him hit the ground. I caught him. And I'm like, all right, Genghis, I guess it's time to go back inside. He's like, meow. He's like meowing at me incessantly. He's like, when Lynn, there's a fox. I see the fox. I'm like, okay, Genghis, hold on. Lynn. And I'm like, all right, Genghis, buddy, you gotta hold on. Genghis, are you holding on? What are you doing over there? Okay, you do that then. Oh, I'm sure they see little dude as food. I mean, you can look at Genghis and you can just observe him for a minute and you know he's easy prey. He's got no sense of balance. In fact, he fell off this chair yesterday. He rolled straight onto the ground. It's like he didn't even know about it. He can't self-right himself, so he can't roll in midair or anything. He just simply drops. That's the biggest problem. But yeah, Genghis, what do you think? Hey. Hey. Yeah, now I'm talking to you. What do you think about all that, huh? What do you think about that? All right. Well, see you later then. He'll be back. I'm sure he will. I would love to make pastries in the shape of a Genghis. Like maybe a giant. Maybe we could actually do this. Like a giant cookie or maybe some fudge. So maybe some fudge and white chocolate. Mix them together. Bake them and stuff. We could probably make some baked goods or a cupcake. Oh, you know what? My birthday is going to be September 6th. I got to think of something to do for that. I don't have friends that come and celebrate or anything, so I can do whatever I want. I am independent. Yippee. You excited for Fan Art Friday? Well, you should be. Fan Art Friday is awesome. Loser, you telling us stuff we already know. Like this guy, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, oh no, I kind of like that. No, too much. Gross. Way too much again. It's kind of hitting the spot. Wait, hold on. No, I better just, maybe I should just keep it orange then. No, that's gross. Sometimes I feel like my colors are just off. They're not even, actually, that could work. I need it more yellow. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, finally, right? Well, Lene, if you do miss a Fan Art Friday, you're a channel member, which I can't thank you enough for, whether you support just for this month or you keep deciding to be part of this. I can't thank you enough. But if you know something that you want done, I can do it for you and you don't have to be present. I mean, you're a channel member, it wouldn't be fair of me to say, hey, you need to be like everybody else and be present. And yes, I already owe you Poe, and I owe you Poe, and I have the Bungo Stray Dog reference on my screen. I just need to actually work on it. I was trying to think of an interesting pose to do, but maybe I'll just give in and do it. But yeah, so if you want to do something like that, you just make a post or you let me know or comment on what we're doing or something. So the benefit of being a channel member, right? Only for the privileged few, you know what I'm talking about? Kidding. Alright, let me see what I got here. Boink, 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 boink. It's a Steggy. Boink, boink. Oh yeah, loser, I saw the computer head care, and I'm sorry I couldn't do the other. So for some reason, I've done Fan Art Friday for a little while now, and I think it's been recently within the last month I would say the last 4 streams, there's been a lot more people that have been showing up. Usually I have 2, at the most 5 people watching. Let's be honest. I'm not a social butterfly or anything. So I could just simply take requests and we could just hang out and chill. And I was like, wow, there's a lot of people arriving. I really don't want to be unfair to them, I never want to take viewership not seriously, You spend your time with me, and your views like help the channel grow and other things like that. Even if you're not giving any kind of monetary stuff, it's there and it's helping, you know. So I think it's important to give back to viewers and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, well, maybe only one request per stream. Let me try that. So we'll see how things go. I will tell you in advance, as of now, there will be no Fan Art Friday for next week. Oh, okay. For next week, I have an appointment to see a specialist. I don't really want to get into it, but just know for next week, right now, it looks like that appointment is literally going to be the time that I normally do the Fan Art Friday. But we're still doing Fan Art Friday this week. Don't worry about that. We're doing that. We don't need no permission to know how to rock. Alright, Steggy is looking good. I love this brush. This crayon brush has probably been the biggest, awesomest thing ever. I don't know how to word that properly, but it works. Oh, is that mint? I don't like mint. Yeah, I need to actually look at the hex code of what Steggy green is. We did figure it out. It's, you know what? My boyfriend might actually have it saved on the computer because he mixed the color for it. He works for a fiberglass company, so he's the color mixer and he does a lot of other stuff. He's very smart, incredibly intelligent guy, like seriously, awesome guy to be with. And he somehow made Steggy green and he brought it home on a panel and I was like, wow, holy crap. Oh, neat, you're homeschooled, Aaron. Wow. I'm kind of envious. That means you can get hopefully some individualized attention if you need questions on things. I always wondered if I would have enjoyed school more if it was a homeschooling instead of public school. Although, looking back on things, I actually really do miss school a lot more than I thought I did, or at least I wanted to admit. I will say that. Which, at the time, wasn't something I was prepared to accept or believe. Because, you know how when you're in school, well, I assume, but when you're in school, you just want to get out of school. You know, you can't wait to be done with it. I mean, basically your whole childhood life is school. You're forced to go to school, and you're forced to do it. Let's be honest. You don't get a choice in it. You know, you go there because your parents or adults told you to do it, right? That's basically being forced. And I'm not somebody that likes to be told how to live my life. You know, like, even as a kid, I was not interested in that. That was not how I was going to do things. And I got around it a little bit, and so, yeah. Because it was just hard to find the reasoning. Like, I was already set in my ways of what I wanted to do with my life and how I wanted to proceed with my life. So learning certain things just did not appeal to me, and it was a big waste of my time. Like, I could have spent my youth making that novel or drawing that character, you know. I don't want to sit in school and learn something that I already know I'm going to be dismissive of, you know. Oh, the people who had to go through homeschooling during the COVID crisis, you cannot feel sorry for them enough. You really can't. These there's basically an entire line of people who graduated during the time of COVID, never got to walk the aisle like they were told. Proms, spring breaks, all of their accumulation and experience, getting that diploma, being handed it, personally shaking the president's hand, you know, all of that was just, nope, not going to do it, you know. And yeah, of course, COVID was extremely difficult, and it can be a serious illness for some. But for a majority of the people, especially, people, younger people, teenagers, they would have been teenagers at the time. Um, was it worth it to ruin an 18-year experience, or I'm sorry, a 12-year experience to be done digitally or to basically be left out? No, it's not. There's certain things that you only do once in life, okay? There's only very few things you do once in life. To have somebody tell you you can't do it the way that you were told and promised you were going to do it, that's just frankly BS. Oh, what are we talking about? Karisu, when, COVID, right? That big mess. Obviously, graduations never happened for a majority of people. They didn't get to walk the aisle. They didn't get to go out and do things. No proms, no spring breaks. Colleges didn't do on-site learning or anything. So basically, for those students who had to deal with that, I have the utmost respect and sympathy for them. That's an experience they're not going to get back. And that's definitely a crucial experience. I believe, if you're going to go through the effort and be told by the government and parents to go to school, do your work and graduate, get honors, do this, get into college, then you should be granted certain experiences for that. That's just, yeah. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, people order our patties? Oh my gosh. Dude, SpongeBob, I love it. Oh no, an ad. Get away, I'm talking about SpongeBob. People orders our patties. You're talking about the rules for being a Krabby Patty employee, right? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. Like, that was one of the best episodes. Oh my gosh. It's happening. Yes. People order our patties. Karisu, you need to watch more SpongeBob. Seriously, my dude. Oh my god. What a good day, Like, forget what I'm doing. Like, let's just applaud poop coming in. I'm not talking in a derogatory way. His username is never mind, it's just an inside joke. But anyways, yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, you like my calico cat? It's got some pretty sick hair. You like that? You like wild, untamed hair like that? Yeah, it's Miku hair. Check it out sometime. See if you like it. Oh, I'm thinking about changing my avatar, by the way. I was actually considering making avatars based on the channel members and using them every once in a while, also using them in thumbnails and stuff. Because, like, it's important to recognize channel members and stuff, Alright, there we go. We got a Steggy. Perfect. Good work, Lynn. No problem. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. Now you get over here. Zoop. You know what? Oh, did I do that on the same layer? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, good girl. Never mind. I like it solid orange. I don't like it that other icky orange. Draw a Krabby Patty? Dude, only for you. I'm not taking requests right now, but I will draw a Krabby Patty. Only for you. So everyone else needs to not look, because this is not for the faint of heart. If you don't know what your Krabby Patty is, you need to go to school. Dude, if we all had SpongeBob values, do you think the world would be a better place? Or would it just be, like a hectic place? Like, I don't know. Part of me wants to say, like, it would be really good. And then part of me wants to say, oh my gosh, what have I done? I taught everybody bad. Dude, where's my lettuce? I'll get my lettuce in there. Shoot, no, I'm sure it's patty, lettuce, tomato, and then there's supposed to be mayo and ketchup on the top. I think, right? Okay, tell me this, people order our patties. I assume you are a fan of the original, the very first seasons, like seasons 1 through 5. I guess I would consider really early. When this was before Tom McKinney became the voice actor for SpongeBob, which, by the way, Tom McKinney has actually done voices for other Disney characters. So if you listen for it, you might actually find it. But that's not here nor there. And because those were voiced by, from what I thought I read correctly, was the creator of SpongeBob. He also created like the music and the little flute tunes and everything. I liked the pirate and Patchy the parrot. No, Patchy the pirate and his parrot. Oh, hi chat. I'm talking about SpongeBob. Not sure what that is. I would definitely check out new episodes airing, according to our resident SpongeBob fan here. And yeah, I do love SpongeBob. Sue me. Lawyer details in the comments. I'm kidding, don't sue me. There we go. Krabby Patties for you and me. Oh my gosh, the ads on this thing. Alright, we're going to a different video. I'm not going to sit here and listen to good music only to just have it be interrupted. There we go. Snoopy, come to the rescue. Yes, a bun patty, ketchup, mustard. Oh, I forgot the pickles. Shoot. Well, I am not an official Krabby Patty employee, so for me to forget this is actually good, because if I knew the recipe to make the Krabby Patty, I'm pretty sure crabs would come after me and pinch my fingers. You know what? I really love Krabs. I think actually that's one of my favorite characters. I like his dumb little walk and his dumb little, like... Okay, alright. Side note, Krabs. I know, right? Okay, can we... Oh. Yeah, I do mention my lawyer in every stream, you know. Krisu, you don't need to know anything. Just look at these crabs. These are good crabs, by the way. We're not looking at bad crabs. Look. Oh! What are you? What is this? It's not a crab that I thought would be a crab. What are you? A sand crab? What, the Outer Banks? So this is like close to me? This does not look like America. What is this? Wait, is this America? I don't know. I don't know. Go away. Southern Shores duck. I don't know any of these places. They also have mole crabs. Outer Bank beaches. So what, is this in the UK? Okay, I'm not going to read all this. I want to look at cute pictures of crabs. Get away from me. Come on. Grab me up. Let's see some crabs. Come on. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's so good. Yo, loser, you really need to get a better monitor. You need at least get LED. You're still using a tube monitor, aren't you? Oh, he's so cute. Oh, wait, this one's got an attitude. Look at him. He's springing an attitude on me. Can't believe it. Why is it kind of cute? Exactly. Lene, see, you would have never known this if you hadn't come to the stream. That's why you need to be here. Look at this guy. Look how much fun he's having. You know? Oh, yeah, Squidward Fancyson. I hate him. Which is probably the point, you know? We're not supposed to like, you know, Fancyson. I hate him. I don't like him. Squidward is the one and only. He really is the epitome of adult life, let me tell you. What? Wait, is that your mouth? Oh my god, is it really your mouth? Look at his dumb little eyes on the side of his head. Look, it looks like he's got little teeth, too. Like, little rabbit teeth? I don't even know. Oh my gosh. Whew, that was good. I really needed that in my life. Nino, how are you doing? You came in at a great time. I don't want to scare you, but I'm looking at crabs and I'm laughing about them. Oh my gosh, what is with all these ads? This is supposed to be a live thingy, so I don't know why it's doing it. Oh, you got an elite book? Oh, gotcha. I actually think Krabs' design was based off a ghost crab. I can't be sure. I mean, it kind of looks like crabs. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I don't know. You put that in there and I can just see it, you know? Let's see, does this work? So, like, you take your crab, right? Like any sensible person would, right? Okay, get your pen. And you go... Money. Sorry. So stupid. Right here. You actually go down here. There we go. Now let's do this. So look, Mr. Krabs. I forget, does he keep his hat? I think he keeps his hat in between his eyes because it actually doesn't fit on his head. The little anchor on there. Yeah, I feel like Krabs was based off a ghost crab now. Yeah, it does seem like that. I mean, look how perfect this is going. Money. You remember the episode with the baby Mr. Krabs episode? And he would go around and just yell the word, money, money. I don't know why. It is just funny to me. Wait. I don't know. Alright. Yo, Jimmy, what's up? Don't get scared, but I'm looking at really cute crabs right now. Alright. That's enough of that. We've sidetracked. Why is this fan not on? Oh my gosh, because I didn't press the on button. Wow, that's genius, Lynn. Jeez. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was making Steggy before people order our patties came in here. Okay, well, what do you think about Plankton? Plankton's kind of funny. I like how naive he is to think he's going to get anywhere. He's just being himself, you know. I can't believe there's people that don't know what SpongeBob is or who SpongeBob is. That really grinds my gears. I'm kidding, it doesn't actually grind the gears, but you know what I'm saying. Money. 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 Yeah, no, it's not, well, no, Eugene is Mr. Krabs. What was Plankton again? What was Plankton's name? Shoot. Plankton's real name. Oh, that's right, Sheldon. Yeah, you're right. Isn't that kind of weird? So there's a show called The Big Bang Theory, and the main genius in that show, because it's a bunch of nerdy scientists, that's basically what the show's about. The main guy's name was also Sheldon. So I feel like Sheldon is actually a name of intelligence. Also, I'd like to include the names Sylvester, Alabaster, and Victor. Those are absolutely peak intelligence names. If you want to name someone and make them intelligent, you give them one of those names. Yep. Have I watched Young Sheldon? No, I actually didn't like Big Bang Theory at all. Actually, because of Sheldon's attitude, which I know the show is basically made on Sheldon. He's a great funny guy, But unfortunately, I myself am not very learned. So there's way too many references that simply go over my head, like science, geography, history. That all just flies. I don't get it, you know. So I'm actually pretty stupid. So that's why I don't watch it, you know. Abraham. Okay, Killa. Okay, in my opinion, I think young Sheldon is worse because it's a kid. It's a kid, and he's smart. And you wouldn't understand this because some of us in the chat are still kids. But when you get to be an adult, you know, and smart kids that know everything and know more than you can get under your skin really easy, even if it's not like a personal thing. You know, just I don't know how to explain it. If you ever get there, we'll talk. But there's something about not that like they're smarter than me. I don't care about that. It's I don't know, like how society kind of treats them. It treats them as like more important than an adult. You know? Oh my gosh, ads galore. Yeah. Hey, look, I agree. Like, Big Bang and Young Sheldon are great, funny shows, and although I don't like it. I think they're written well, and I think it's a good plot. I just kind of don't. I guess I don't gravitate towards that kind of entertainment or storytelling. That's all. And besides, I think I mentioned this before. I don't really like series where I have to watch the next episode for stuff to end. I like just nice, short, like 20-minute episodes where I can watch it and be done. I don't like cliffhangers and I don't like suspense. For some reason, it gives me anxiety. It's really stupid, but somehow it works. Oh, have I watched Lord of the Rings? Okay. Wow, this is gonna be. Oh my god. Okay. Have you watched Bluey? Oh my gosh, Bluey. You're talking about Bluey now? Oh, I think I saw one episode of Bluey. And it was okay. It wasn't too bad. Um, I don't really gravitate towards that either because of, you know, how I can't really watch shows very well or empathize with shows that talk about things or have situations that I can't relate to. So having a good relationship with parents and having both parents there isn't something I would understand. So I don't necessarily like watching a show where, you know, there's this great, nice family and it kind of reminds you or can remind you of just how things were. It gets a little, I don't know, it kind of gets like upsetting, you know, not like I'll sit there and be like, oh, I'm upset now. It's just, it's not for me, you know. I know, I'm kind of a wuss, ain't I? Like just wussing around, you know. Oh, by the way, the Lord of the Rings, yeah, someone asked. My boyfriend on vacation, we were on vacation to Florida. He made me sit there and he made me watch The Lord of the Rings, and it was I think it was the extended edition. I didn't pay it. I don't know what it was, but yeah. And every time his favorite character, that dwarf, showed up, a big smile would come across his face. He knew like all of this dwarf's like lines in the movie. Like it's really weird. But yes, I have watched Lord of the Rings against my will. Absolutely. My boyfriend made me do it. Eh. I think you like Batman? Yeah, no, I like Batman. That's pretty cool. I don't like how he doesn't have any special powers. You know, he's just a regular guy. So when he talks about being a hero and just some other things. It doesn't really, I don't think it aligns too well, but yeah, no, Batman's good. SpongeBob is good. What else is good? Oh, do any of you watch or have watched the, not Lord of the Rings, it's the other one. I don't know why I grouped them together. Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones thing? Jimmy, there's like a ring, a tower, and a group. They fight. No, Jimmy. If you want the Lord of the Rings meme, I got Lord of the Rings memes for you. Do you know my boyfriend sends me them all the time and I hate it? Oh, where's they take the hobbits to Isengard? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard meme. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Taking the hearts to Isengard. Taking the hobbits to Isengard. Taking the hobbits to... And that's like a whole song. Have you never heard that? How have we never heard that? What about Second Breakfast? Second Breakfast meme. Meme. No, don't say meme 3 times. No. Oh, okay, there we go. There it is. Look at these two. Look at these two idiots. All they thought about was food the whole series. And you know it's true. Oh, when they say Batman isn't a hero? No, you know, I take that back. I can't say that Batman isn't a hero. Oh my gosh, ads. Okay, you know what? Different video. Yeah, I can't say that Yes, Pancake? If you want to be with me, you got to sit up here on the chair in front of the camera, like every other cat I have. You know how it works. Get over here. Pancake. No, Batman is a hero. You're right. I kind of wish there was like a superpower involved that he also had to deal with. Oh, shoot. All right, this one's Pancake, by the way. So yeah, I mean, he deals with fighting himself and his identity and, you know, other issues, interpersonal relationships, everything like that. And yeah, that's heroic, you know, and of course, obviously stopping the Joker. I mean, yeah, of course we gotta stop the Joker. But, watch this. Look at this. There was a meme where it said, when you don't mop or you don't dry the floor, or put up a wet floor sign, and an elderly person goes to walk on the floor, and then they had this image attached to it. I almost lost my entire breakfast. I was laughing very hard, and sorry, Pancake. No, I'm sorry. I didn't say anything. God, let me live my life with this meme. Jeez. All right, let's find some. Here we go. Morning with Snoopy. I like Snoopy. Oh my gosh, ads. Seriously. You ever notice that they changed the shortest ad you can watch is now 6 seconds and not 5? Yeah, think about that. All right, there we go. No, Pancake, don't leave. Oh my God, you were just here. Oh my gosh, I'm literally. Okay, I don't know what's going on. All right, let me just get over here. Oh, all right, there we go. I don't know. Oh, she's having some water. Maybe she'll come back. We'll find out. Coming up next on Lynn's stream, will Pancake stay for the stream? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Taking the hobbits to Isengard. Alright. Actually, this goes in the Steggy folder. What am I doing? Steggy? Oh, there you are. Yay. I did something productive. Sweet. Just what I wanted. I don't know where to put this. Jimmy, you got bit by a toad? Why was your fingers or hands anywhere near the toad's gaping mouth? You gotta be careful. They'll come get you. You know. Them toads are not playing around. They'll like. I mean, they're not an alligator snapping turtle, but I mean, they'll try. The worst feeling is when they try to like swallow your finger. So like they just keep like they're like and they just keep going and going, and you're like, oh no, please no, I need that finger or that thumb or whatever. Oh, do a flip? Are they there? Did I miss the do a flip? Did I miss the flip? Oh my god, did I miss the flip? I'm gonna be in big trouble if I did. That means they win. Okay, good. No, they're not here. Alright, yeah, no, we can flip this burger. It's gotta cook evenly, so let's... Oh, no. You flipping. Yep. Well, alright, let's get you on this side. And you gotta maybe press it down with your spatula, like... Then you flip it back over, and it's cooked. Pancake, what can I do for you? Can I help you? Because I feel like I can't, but you're telling me that this is what you want, you know, so... I think, well, obviously they're not in love, but Krisu's just excitable. I don't know. No, Pancake, come here. I want to talk to you. No, I want to talk to you. Yeah, I want to talk to you. All right, now I want you to say hi. No, don't say hi like that. You sound like you're dying. Say hi. No, don't touch my stuff. Say hi. There you go. Good girl. No, you sound like I'm torturing you, but I'm just holding you. Oh, sweet girl, why? Pancake, I just want you to love me. That's right. L-O-V-E means love in cat. And also human. Pancake, will you love me? Please say yes. I love you, my girl. Will you love me? Yeah. Come on, Pancake, get in my hands. Let's put you over here on my stand. Come on, Pancake, let's get over here. Come and spend some time with me, my dear. There's Pancake, here she is. She's full of fur, yes she is. She's my girl, and she's cute. She also likes to say hi to you. Hello, Pancake. She's got her butt in the air. She makes it great. Pancake, how's she doing today? Look, Pancake, she's super cute. She likes when I touch her ear like you. Oh, it's Pancake. Look at her. She's super cute, and she's my girl. Oh, and she left. Pancake, dude, I just serenaded you. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna remember this. Get out of here. Oh my god, another ad? What is going on? I really thought I'd choose music videos with no ads in it, and yet somehow I get this. Alright, have a fun time. People order our patties. You have a great day. It's going to be vital for you to have a great day. If you don't, I'm going to be really sad. Thank you. That was fun. Wasn't that fun, guys? That was fun. All right. All right, so I have a Steggy image. I want to do a duck, too, for my two main characters from my webcomic. Killa, what's going on? Oh, you finished the Ghost Town drawing? Did you post it on your channel, Killa? Okay, should I give this duck flippers, or should I just make it little nubs? Like, I don't want to make it seem like we've cut off his legs, but at the same time I want it to be cute. So I feel conflicted. Oh, what hand do I use? Left. You think the nub feet? Alright, bet. What? Pancake, was that you? Oh, good. Okay, great. So, August 12th at 2. Oh, I got good news. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, no, this can work. Okay. Sorry, I just got a new appointment time for my specialist. Okay, August 12th at 2. I won't be able to stream Tuesday then. So, let's see. Tuesday. Yeah, okay, good. God, that's so much better than Friday. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this for a whole week. I'm going to go insane. Okay, August 12th at 2. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm kind of back. Sorry. I've got some things going on behind the scenes that I really don't want to talk about. But, so, never mind. Fan art Fridays will be on for next Friday. I'm just going to cancel Tuesday then, so I can make this appointment. I'll make a little post. This is kind of irrelevant what I'm talking about. So, okay, let's get back to drawing. We don't need to talk about this right now. Yo, Kyan Art, how are you? Oh, and Butterfly Sis? Holy crap. Where'd all these friends come from? I'm just surrounded by friends. You start school when? When do you start school? Pancake, get over here and look cute. Why don't you get over here and look cute? Okay, hold on. Nub feet. You know what? No, duck legs are pretty small, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Hold on. Ducks. Come on. There you go. Look at his dumb little face. Okay, sorry. okay. This is not working out for me. Oh, I see. Pancake, I can't play with you right now, hun. I gotta... Well, I guess I wouldn't consider this work, but I'm doing something. That counts. This is considered something, by the way. Yo, bye, Killa. Good luck with your stuff. I really want to see it when it's done, okay? Alright, good. We understand what a duck looks like. This is going to be pink. Okay, so it's got a head like that. Alright, sweet. Bet. Oh, I forgot to save. I never saved this. Oh my gosh, I would have been upset if this went away. There, I'll just label it stuff. I don't even bother labeling some of my drawings anymore. I just generalize it in like stuff. I don't know. Do I want him to look fluffy? I want to give him the appearance of a fluffy person or a duck person. Many bird persons have. Should you change your user to giraffe? Yes, that would be a yes on that one. Yeah. I mean, it would make sense if it was a giraffe. So, I mean, you should definitely do that. Oh my gosh, yes, do it. Yeah, do you like these chicken wing legs? I think they look quite nice. Pancake! Pancake! Oh, you're so cute. Alright. Okay, but I don't want him to look like he needs to go on a diet, though. There we go. Yeah, I think we know what we're doing here. Sweet. Giraffe is here. Don't you have to now wait 2 weeks to change your username? Or is it... Wait, is your channel name and your username two separate things? I think it is. I don't know, though. Like, could I change my username to Blueberry and then change it back to Lynn's, like, in a day? Or do you have to wait... I thought you had to wait a certain amount of time, but I don't know how anything works, so... Who knows? He needs a bow tie on top and a monocle. I know Ducky wears a business tie. Of course, well, I mean, that's in the... I guess I don't have to make it exact. I was just basing this off of the duck character that's in the webcomic. Ugh, what is with this color I chose? Like, literally some of the grossest colors I've ever chosen in my life. Here, I need to rectify this. That's kind of good. No, that's worse. Oh yeah, Lene, you saw Toad's and Karisu's work? That's good. Make sure you sub to them. I mean, honestly, we have a really great bunch of artists that come to the chat. So if you see somebody come into the chat and talk, there's a good chance they're probably an artist. So yeah, it'd be great if you could sub to them. I would love to get more people, noticed and everything like that. There, duck. I know I gotta change a bunch of the colors, but... Alright, let's see if we can find a better color for you, Ducky. I think in the comic I just used a dark brown for Ducky. But you know what? Maybe it was a offshoot of orange. Because Ducky is a not bright yellow, but he's a yellow duck, which isn't typically normal. Usually an adult duck isn't yellow, it's usually the chicks are. That also is a story thing, but... Ooh, this is better. I like this. Okay, there we go. The duck needs a little duck? You're right. Ducky does look a little lonely. Let's make little duck friends for him. Where's my brush? Okay. I will now draw some peepos. Peepos are little baby birds. And you don't really know what they're going to turn into because they're so tiny. You don't know, like, if they're going to be a swan or if they're going to grow up and be a chicken or something like that, Alright, now let's color in our puppies. Ooh. Alright, we now have the peepos. The ducky wears a top hat. Alright. You've used your member powers to create a top hat for the ducky. So now we will now enforce member law by adding the top hat. Alright. Zoop. Wait, hold on. Boop. 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 Wait. Boop. 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 Alright. Now, we must color in the humble hat. For it is upon Ducky's head. And looking fabulous. Alright, Ducky now has a hat. But I don't necessarily want to add anything else to that, because I'm going to post this on my Twitter. It's going to be a twit post. Wow, I must have... I don't know, maybe I'm just being crazy, but I really swear to gosh, I just saw like a bird fly by the window. But I think it was this small butterfly. I know, very useful information I'm sharing right now. Zoop. Yeah, I bet you didn't even know you had member powers. You know what, let's put it in here. Put you there, and then I need to... Where is your line art? There it is. Mumberjacks? Well, what's... Oh, Numberjacks? Are you talking about that game that you... It's got the... Actually, no, I have not. I really don't... I have no clue. What is a Numberjack? I know, like, regular jacks, those spiky little balls that you throw down on the ground, and I guess you're supposed to catch them or something. You do something with them. I don't know what you do, though. Ooh. Ah, mistakes are being made. Ah. Yeah. Right. I'll be right back in just a second here. Alright, I am back. Why do you people stay up so late if you need to go to bed? Why do you do that? Maybe you should be going to bed. But I'm not a professional. Ugh. Duckies? Yes, this is true. I do make some adorable looking little ducks, don't I? Aren't they magical? They just be super magical. There we go. Duckies. Lene, are you still feeling sick from... You got sick from food, right? I think that's what you said earlier. What happened to your food? Oh, by the way, is Toad starting to get better? How is Toad doing? What? Really? You know, I kind of agree with creep. Socks are horrible. It kind of makes you feel, I don't know, like chained. There's something about socks that, like, I don't know. I prefer to be barefoot, but not... Ah. Oh my god, get off. Stupid stupid blanket. I don't sleep with socks. And I don't like sleeping, you know, with like long PJs on either. Because what happens is when the cloth builds up like on your ankle or around your leg and stuff, it's so annoying. And it's just I can't handle it. I can't handle that kind of like distraction while I'm trying to you know, take the beauty rest over here, you know. I should make wizard ducks. Everybody likes wizard ducks, right? See, I usually have a fan on when I'm sleeping, so it helps cut down on like the feeling of being warm, you know. Okay. Oh, let me add a drop shadow first, and then I'll be done. Then I'll be done. I wonder if it even needs a drop shadow. Kind of doubt it. That kind of works. I don't know. What do you think? I think a lot of people sleep with their underwear on. It'd be kind of weird if you didn't sleep with underwear on, because that gets into that weirdness of things we probably shouldn't talk about in chat. But I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know who doesn't sleep with some form of, like, clothing on. I've been thinking about getting some tank tops. I like that. I also like that the like oversized t-shirts. Those are my favorite. That's pretty much what I wear every time. Just oversized t-shirts. And they work fine. Especially because they're my boyfriends, so I know they'll be like big enough for me. What do you mean? There's a cool community feature on YouTube? That sounds really interesting. Ah. Is this Steggy's cousin? No, this is another dinosaur called a Sakurasaurus. Because she grows cherry blossoms on her back. Now, Steggy doesn't have any cousins or any like relatable family. All the dinosaurs are going to be. Steggy is going to just be his own. He's not going to have like. I'm not going to make relatives for him or anything. You know. Yes, the Sakurasaurus. Oh, I thought I showed her before. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. There's a lot I don't show, honestly. But yeah, so this is the Sakurasaurus. She was born out of the bloom of a sakura tree one day. There is actually, in the Steggy webcomic that I do have posted, there is an episode of her very first appearance. You know, she like bloomed out of a giant rosebud and Steggy was there and he was like, "What are you?" And she was like, "Hello," you know. I don't want to discourage anyone. I'm going to be ending the stream here real soon. I don't know if it'll be in 15 minutes or 30 minutes or anything like that. But I will be ending here shortly. So we got that going on. Kurisu, if we were to douse you with water, would you look similar to basically like a wet rat? Because like usually your hair is poofy, but when it gets contacted by water, it gets all that, it like poofs down and stuff. Would that be safe to say, or what? I'm curious. I could probably dry my hair in like 30 minutes. Why does my stuff keep moving? This is a marker. It shouldn't even be here. This goes in the marker file. And this goes in the marker file. Okay, there you go. Jeez. Oh yeah, 30 minutes. Well, my hair is like really straight, or not straight, but it's just really thin. So it's not like it holds any water, you know. Maybe it's more like an hour. I guess it kind of depends if I put my hair up in a bun or if I blow dry it. But I try not to blow dry it because it turns out like you can eventually end up making your hair worse than it is. guys. Sorry, hope I didn't scare anybody. I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I've been dealing with some back pain, and I keep trying to walk it off, but I think I need to lie down for a little bit. So I'm going to end the stream. Really sorry about that. We are gonna have Fan Art Friday tomorrow. I was able to get my appointment moved. I said in the beginning of the stream that Fan Art Friday wasn't happening next week. It looks like it's now back on. I'll see how things go on Tuesday. There will be no stream on Tuesday because I gotta go tend to something, so nothing there. But I'm sure I can make it up to you somehow in some way. Yeah, I hope everyone has a really great day, and thanks so much for hanging out with me. Sorry I kind of kept, getting up to walk around. I don't know what it is. I even switched chairs with my boyfriend's chair, and it helped for a little bit, but now it's kind of weighing on me. So, yeah, I just got back pain. It's kind of annoying. I don't like it. But yeah, well, we almost made a Sakurasaurus, but I didn't quite get there. All right, so I'm gonna head out and see you guys later. Bye.